Hello everyone, and welcome to the Blue Valley North Library website. Today we're going to talk about how to use databases for research. This is going to be a pretty quick video just so you make sure that you cover all your bases and find everything that you need. So we're going to start by clicking on databases from the main library website. And if you are searching from home, you will have to go and get the password for all of the databases. And you would do that by clicking on passwords and then entering our password, which is BVN Mustangs, all one word. And then you would click submit, and that would show you all the usernames and passwords, okay? But since we are not at home, we are at school, you won't have to do that. So when you are searching with databases, the best thing that you can do is start with these general databases right here on the left. I'm going to start by using Gale. I'm just going to show you a couple little intricacies of each one, and that will make this video go by pretty quickly. So you're going to select all when you have to search, and I'm going to use a sample topic. And when you search, you'll notice that in Gale, your results come up by content type. So magazines are here. I can click here to get academic journals. I could click here for books or newspapers, things like that. Now, I do want to tell you that the best results are probably going to be in magazines or academic journals. Newspapers in general don't have quite as good of results just because they're written to be just a little bit about the topic, whereas a academic journal or a magazine would go into much more detail. Now, something that will help you every time is if you limit your search by full text documents. And what that means is that you will only be allowed to see the results that actually you can read the whole article. Sometimes databases will put in an abstract where all you can see is a summary of the article. So by clicking full text documents, it takes that out. So that's a great place to start. So if I see something that I like in here, the best thing to do is click on that article, and this is something relatively recent from 2017. You do want to check your dates and make sure that you're not using an article that's really old, like something from 1993 would not be a good thing for me to search right now because a lot has changed in terms of legalization of marijuana since 1993 or even since 2012. So probably the last 5 years is about how relevant you would want your articles to be, depending on your topic. And let's say that this is an article that I want to use. I've got a couple options. One of those options is to send it to my Google Drive, which is very easy to do. You'll just click on it. Another option is to email it to yourself. That would be okay. You could download it and then put it wherever you wanted. And there's just a lot of options over here. Another thing that I want you to make sure that you do is go grab the citation right away. So I would click on citation tools. I would make sure, depending on what class I'm using, I could choose MLA or APA or Chicago. And then you would copy and paste that citation and put it right into your works cited page or your references page, depending on what citation style you're using. So you'll want to grab that citation from the very beginning, okay? So once you decide that this article is relevant in any way, you will send it to your drive or download it or email it to yourself, and then you'll go grab that citation and put it in a document, and then you will have that document saved, this article saved, so if you need anything else from it, you can easily find it again. I'm going to go back and show you some other little intricacies of some of the other databases. So if you use EBSCO, it has basically all the same features. You're going to click on the first EBSCO host research databases. You will select all just like we did in Gale. And when you click continue, you'll type in your topic. And then when your results come back, EBSCO will sort them by relevance again, so you would maybe want to change this to date so you have the newest stuff. And the reason why that would be helpful is because you won't get any really old articles. So here's an article that doesn't even come out until December of this year. Another thing that you can do is check that full text box so you get rid of all of the stuff that you can't actually read. So here's all of this stuff. This looks like a great article right here. And then I can do all the same things as I could do before. I can send it to Google Drive. I can cite it. I need to do all of those things. But one thing I want to tell you about Google Drive is that it is going to block your pop-up. So you will need to click on your pop-up blocker and allow it. And once you do that, you will have to try to add it to Google Drive again. And once that pop-up has been allowed, then try this one more time. It will automatically put it in your drive once you've accepted it. There it is. So it says it's saved to my Google Drive because I already have my drive open here. So it automatically saves that article into my drive in an EBSCO folder. So you can click OK. And then you have the access to the PDF version, the HTML version. You can get the citation, all of the things that you need to use this article. The last database we're going to look at is the third one in our general databases called SIRS. And this SIRS database, when you search right away, you will want to switch to keyword searching and type in your topic. And again, you'll have the same options as before. If you find an article that looks like it's really great, I'll just click on something. Some of these articles are pretty old, like this one's from 2004, so I wouldn't want to do that. I can change to date over here. And now it'll give me more recent articles. So here's things from 2018. So that's much better. So if there was an article that looked good and something that I could use, again, I can save it to my drive. I can email it to myself. I can cite it. I can do all of those things. If you have any questions, please, please, please ask us. Don't struggle with this. We will do everything we can to help you, and we look forward to seeing you soon.